What's up, everybody? It's Laura, that RV girl with TRAVELAND RV here at Grand Design RV, and I am super excited to showcase for you today the 2026 brand new, all-new Lineage Series M25TK. And guess what? I actually get to show the floor plan for you with the dinette inside, and y'all probably have never seen that before. So let's just get started along the exterior, and then we'll work our way in like we usually do. And this time, for this tour, I'm going to bring in my friend Mike, as you may have just seen from yesterday's facility tour, and he's going to help give us some of those nitty-gritty details that I know y'all are just waiting for. So without further ado, let's get started here along the campsite. All right, here along the campsite, you are going to be relaxing and chilling underneath your armless Girard awning here with the integrated lighting. And the great thing about this awning too is that you can just push a button and it's going to extend. You don't got to stand there and hold it. I always find that so annoying. So I love that feature. Other really great features is the fact that we have the Rockford Fosgate sound system. So you have an exterior speaker set up here. We've got our controls there. And then best of all, we've got an outdoor TV. So yes, y'all will be taking the game fireside. I love it. Underneath that, you're gonna find a nice big storage compartment. Further down the campsite, I want to point out something that I think is real special, and that's going to be this belt line lighting here. Looks super snazzy. Also, just above that, we have an exterior outlet, so if you want to power up and charge devices, you can absolutely do that. We've got yet another compartment back here, but this one is going to have your propane, and then just next to that is your LP Quick Connect, so you can be grilling and chilling right outside underneath your awning. Now, further to the back, this one, I'm going to have to move you around because it's a monster storage in the back. Trust me, you don't even know what you're in for. All right, y'all ready? Ta-da! Check it out. We like to call this the mother-in-law suite. No, I'm not talking about mine. No, of course. But also within, you're gonna have designated storage for an outdoor table. Absolutely love that little attention to detail. And then we've got brackets all along the side here for you to tie down your gear as well. And you know what? There is actually so much going on with this rig that I don't think I actually even covered everything. So I'm gonna call in the help of a good friend. Mike, come on over. Ta-da! Hey, Mike.
Hey,
okay.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good,
Long
you.
time no see. Can you please tell our audience a little bit more about what we can find along this campsite?
Absolutely. I'm Michael Hums. I'm the product manager from Grand Design's Class C division. This is built on the Mercedes 4500 chassis, not the 3500 chassis. So this coach is going to be a full body paint coach. We can get it in 4 different solid colors. There's 8 different schemed colors for the outside of this coach. They're all cut and buff. That's why it looks so shiny. As you go through this coach, we've got the Girard armless awning. It's got a 10-speed wind sensor. You've got a huge storage bay. This part of the storage bay right here is where you're putting your Xantrax inverter, your Keysay, which is your DC to DC charger. You know, it's your solar controller. When it's not running, it takes your alternator power. When it is running, so you've got lead acid under the hood. You've got lithium in the coach. You know, you talked about the lit belt line, the Rockford Fosgate sound system.
Love that.
We're really proud of the window package that we run on here. It's a European style window. It's got the integrated privacy shades and the screen, so there's no valances or lambrequins on the inside.
Nice.
This has the blackout package. Blackout package means I get black wheels and a black exhaust tip, or I can get chrome wheels and a chrome exhaust tip. So again,
We're kind of twinning at this point, I think.
so the other thing, you can get 4 solid exteriors on the outside, or you can get 8 different schemed painted exteriors on the outside.
Nice.
So
And really quick, what's this vent up there?
that is the vent for your range hood. So for your
Awesome.
cooking, we actually vent to the outside. We're not using a charcoal filter for the inside of the coach. So
Nice.
it's got a fiberglass roof. You got your low maintenance roof, so it doesn't have piles of putty everywhere. So kind of a neat construction technique for this coach.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to continue the rest of this without you. So, all right, now it's just you and me. Let's head to the back. All right, here on the rear, we've got a full fiberglass rear cap. We've got the Gen Y hitch and your double stack taillights. Sweeping around here to the off-camp side. Now we're on the other side here of that huge pass-through storage that we saw. We've got a couple components going on over here, y'all. So first up, this really awesome feature we've got is your Anderson switch here. So you can actually switch through from winterization to dry camping to tank fill. Secret feature that some of y'all might not actually know about. This garage is heated. So actually, if my mother-in-law were to stay in it, she'd still be nice and toasty. But let's get back to what else we can see over here. We've also got a standard 110-volt switch here, cable TV, your tank flush valve, your water pump switch here, and we've got a hot and cold outdoor shower. So after a fun day of adventuring, you can rinse off before you head inside your beautiful coach. Also along this side, we're gonna have our furnace off put. Be careful when you've got it fired up, it's gonna get a little toasty. And then just behind the furnace, you're gonna find your Truma AquaGo water heater. Now that's on demand, so continuous hot water, long showers, yes please. And behind that, you're gonna find your shore power. All right, next up, y'all, we're gonna take it underneath our Sure slide here on the off-camp side. One slide on this unit. You're gonna find two compartments back here. One is gonna have your gray and black tank levers, and then behind that here, we're actually gonna have sewer hose storage. Just to the front is where you're gonna find your Jenny. All right, we are rounding out this exterior portion of the tour. I had to finish back up here at the front so you can get a nice look at the grill and also just take in this beauty of a paint job that obviously you want to protect. So they've thought of that too. You'll appreciate the fact that we've got diamond shield in all the major touch points. Think about ladies and their rings, even here by your passenger handles. And a really neat thing with this unit is that your cab over at the top there is actually recessed a little bit back. So not only is it aerodynamic, but it also looks really good too. Let's go check out the inside, y'all. All right, I do have one more thing that I want to show you guys that's kind of outside, kind of inside, but for that, I'm going to call on my friend Mike. So as we do, thanks for joining us. All right, there is something going on underneath this step. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so one of the things about the Lineage brand, we run a Lithionics battery right here. Then that DC to DC converter is located right here. So it's all my 12-volt loads, all on a resettable breaker right here. Your main battery disconnect, your jacks, your inverter is right here. So all located in one area. Plus your screen door is going to go left to right on this. So
love that. Perfect.
All right.
All right, I guess you can come on in.
Let's go.
All right, stepping inside, we're gonna start right up front in the cab. So we have these beautiful ultra fabric seats here that will swivel. We also have a really cool feature that you will not have seen in anything else before the Lineage line has done it first. I love this. We've actually got the headrest safe. So super easy, no one's gonna know it's here. You're not gonna tell nobody. And you can easily just bring that down, put all your valuables in here, passports when you're traveling across the border, cupcakes. The last one can be just as important as your keys and your passport. So I'm just gonna have a little seat right here. We're gonna talk about our Mercedes chassis. So it being a Mercedes chassis, you can expect all of those Mercedes safety features that you already love in your daily driver here in your motorhome as well. Now up above, as you can see, we've also got the cab over bunk, which I know might be hard to believe after we saw that front profile, but we still have a great size bunk right up top here. Above me, we've got a couple things. So the mattress that we're gonna pull down, the ladder that we're gonna use to get up there, and we've got our privacy shade for the front. Now, really cool feature, again, that you're probably not going to see anywhere else is the fact that we've got AC up in this cab over bunk. And that's going to be behind the privacy curtain. So you can have full privacy and still have airflow up there as well. Also, a couple other features here. Of course, we're going to have standard charging. So we've got standard outlets, USB and USB-C on both sides. And of course, you're going to have all your light switches here. And when you want to stargaze, you do have an electric shade up top as well. All right, next up, we're going to talk about something that you have not seen before, and I was really excited to get to debut this, and that is the fact that we've got a dinette here in our slide. And because we've also got these cushions along the back, this is the perfect place to sit back, chill, take in a movie, watch the game. As you'll see shortly, we've got our TV just across from us. Perfect placement. Also, one of my favorite features is the Dream dinette, and it's literally a dream to convert down into an additional sleeping space. All we got to do is move our latch underneath and then simply give it a little push. Oh, I didn't even have to give it that much. And you can easily just then move your cushions in, play a little cushion Tetris, and ta-da, you've got a guest sleeping space. Now, also really cool, we talked a little bit about the windows along the outside and the fact that they have integrated shades and screens, and we can just magnetically latch those two so you can have a little bit of one and a little less of the other, whatever you like to suit your preference. Also, with windows like these, you're gonna easily be able to unlatch them, give them a little push into the button there, and then it operates on a click system. So we can just click it all the way open, and then check out this airflow. So we can easily just pull down that screen, don't gotta worry about the bugs, and we can do that on all 3 of the windows within this slide. Pretty awesome. But we're not done yet. Another one of my favorite features is when they give us easy access to our under bench storage, and boy did they ever take it to the next level. Look at this drawer. Is that not insane? And these drawers have a 250-pound drawer guide to boot. Really nice and sleek looking push latches when you're ready to open them. This space is absolutely stunning. Who wouldn't want to take a meal in, or say get a little bit of work done when you have to? I know I generally have to work on the road, and I would happily do it from this space. And if you're wondering where outlets are for you to power up and charge devices as big as laptops, we do have a standard outlet just below here, and you have seat belts forward and rear facing. Now we're gonna move our way over into the kitchen, because I did mention that we've got our TV perfectly placed across from the dinette. And by the way, remember, both the passenger and driver seat swivel, so if you're entertaining guests, everyone can take in the game and your fave flick together. Now, where we're gonna be cooking, when we're cooking on the inside, but remember, you've got the LP Quick Connect outside, so you can cook indoor or outdoor. Inside, your options are gonna be a 2-burner cooktop here with a flush glass cover. Remember, that's gonna vent to the exterior. And then down below that, we have a convection microwave with one of my favorite features. It's got the air fryer feature there, so those pizza pops will be nice and crispy. Now, moving along over here underneath our sink, we'll get to the sink, but let's talk about what we're working with for storage. Again, these beautiful Baldacci latches are an easy push click to open, and then they're nice and flush when not in use. Let's just get these all opened up and see what we're working with. We have these beautiful drawers here, which are great for things like cutlery and kitchen utensils, and I don't really got to push them because they're on the soft close, of course. And up above that, I imagine it's gonna be your little fold-out caddy here for soaps and sponges. Now, right up above, let's talk about this sink. Nice deep-seated, large single basin sink, and we've got the glass rinser to boot. Also, beautiful squared off matte black faucet here with the telescoping faucet head. And check it out, we've even got the countertop extension. And these aren't your regular countertops, they are a solid surface countertop, and so beautiful at that. Now, there are a couple other features around here that I want to talk about with you. Let's quick open up this cabinet here up above that hood vent and light, so you can see that you've got additional storage up there for dishware. And with that, I think we're gonna have to call on Mike, so let's do it. Hey, Mike.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, okay. There's a couple other things, something going on behind that TV, and we got to talk about this gorgeous dark roof we got here.
So the inside of the Lineage, to start with, your flip-up television right here. You've got your Starlink is automatically standard in this product. So these are all 12-volt TVs. You got a quick connect HDMI if you're going to plug in your Roku or your Fire Stick. Your antenna booster is up here. Again, it's additional storage. But the other thing, this coach is standard with a Fireflies 2.0 version. So you might be in Langley, BC, or your coach might be in Florida, and you can log in and check the temperature and your state of charge and everything. So it's a remote coach. You want to log in and see what the temperature for your pets are. Standard with Starlink in the coach.
Awesome, I love it. And we've got a lot of square. I'm really liking the geometric design that we have going on, not just from the faucet, but carrying, I can see, up into the vents. And we have the Rockford Fosgate sound system, but I'm seeing these square panels. What's going on up there?
So we had a square theme in here. And, all the speakers here are magnetic. These are Rockford speakers that fire down, one at each side of the sofa or dinette. You have square lights, square slot diffusers. There's actually a Rockford Fosgate subwoofer underneath the refrigerator right there that you can get to. So this is your return air system here. You got a residential filter in the back side of it. Then you've got quick cool stations right here. So you come in on a hot day and it's super, super warm in here. That's basically the quick dumps that you would have on the bottom of an air.
Nice.
It's a Gree 15,000 BT roof AC. It's got a heat pump. It's got a dehumidifier. This is one of the quietest air conditioning systems in the industry. So
awesome.
One thing that we do different in this area right here, when you dissect a twin bed floor plan, traditionally hallways are wasted space. You're actually standing in the hallway, which at the same time is your shower. So
no way.
We call this the Aqua Haven. We also do it. Stefan, our B-Van brand manager, does the same thing.
Before we get to that really cool shower setup, I just wanted to back it up here to our dinette, because I didn't actually talk to y'all about the fact that you also have some overhead cabinetry. Now, you likely saw that already, but of course, I just wanted to demonstrate that out for you guys. Also, let you know that you have some switches here for your lights. You can actually dim them as well. And we have more outlets, so USB and USB-C there as well. Y'all know I like to cover every square inch when I can, so if we gotta back it up, we're gonna back it up. But let's move forward and head into the shower. All right, here we are in the bathroom. Now, this is a really special bathroom setup that again, you probably haven't seen before. A lot of firsts for you guys, super special. Of course, I'm sitting here back on your foot flush toilet. We're gonna talk a bit about what you've got going on in the vanity. Notice it's not wood, it's aluminum. Now, we've got a medicine cabinet here with the toothbrush holder, and it's mirrored, of course. Then we're gonna have the matte black fixtures here. Underneath your sink, you're gonna have some space for storage. We're still gonna have an outlet here, so you can use those hair tools if you must. And we're gonna have our lights there as well. Now, up top here, you're gonna have that rainfall shower head, and we're gonna have a shower head here on a wand. You can easily adjust those settings with this knob right here. And then I'm gonna have to call on Mike again because we've got a very interesting setup here. I'm not sure, it's kind of like a dry bath and it's kind of like a wet bath, but I think it's something a little more than that. So let's go to Mike. Mike.
Hey there, thank you. I'm sure people would rather see you in the shower than me. So the neat thing about this shower when we engineered it, you've got a soffit from over in Europe, but that midship door that you're closing right now, you separate that off. You can put your robe and your towel and everything in that room, and now the water will hit that and bead down. You can take the shower and kind of close it around you. Now you've got a 36 by 32 shower. Not only do we give you the big shower here, but in the case like this, you can open up that midship door, and then you've got a giant shower area. You're standing on a teak shower pan, so all that rainwater falls right into the gray tank, because you're basically standing on your gray tank. Now, the other thing is you want to make sure you're level when you're doing this as well. So one thing you want to focus on, if you're not level, obviously the water's only going to drain so fast.
Right.
So kind of a neat shower. We call it the Aqua Haven, and it's performed very well so far.
All right, and then right off of the bathroom, now we find ourselves here in the bedroom. But before we get to the heart of the bedroom, let's actually talk about one more feature just off of the kitchen, and that's the fact that we have a pull-out pantry drawer here just to the right-hand side of the fridge. So we've got two twin beds. We have one 36 by 80 and one 36 by 74. When we have it in the twin bed configuration, this middle console here actually has a hard top, and we've got the cup holders. Another really cool feature about these twin beds is they each have their own electric recline. Check it out. Y'all know how much I love hitting my max chill on theater seats, and now I can do it in bed too. Also, right overhead, you're gonna have some cubby storage with a standard outlet, USB and USB-C for charging. We've also got the little night lights here, and same windows as we saw around that dinette. So remember, we can click those open and have an awesome cross breeze back here. I mean, we've got the AC ducted throughout, so you're gonna be good no matter what, but sometimes you just want a little fresh air, and you're gonna get a lot of it here. Now, let's take a peek at this twin bed in a king bed setup. How amazing is that? And we're only, one second, Mike, how long is this unit?
25 feet 10 inches. 8 inches. 25 feet 8 inches.
We are only 25 foot 8 inches, and we have a king size bed back here. Would you believe it? Also, yes, we've got the TV on the outside, TV in front of that dinette, and of course you're gonna want a TV in here too, especially with that tilt on the bed. I absolutely love that. You can catch your face flick in bed, all cozied up, and we're gonna even have some overhead cabinets as well. There is one more thing in here, but I don't really remember.
So right here, you've got a storage drawer on each side. So you got two huge drawers right here. You've also got another shoe locker on this side. And if you flip this up,
hey,
you find a Laura.
This is amazing. And we've also got, is this a pull-out wardrobe?
Flip that up and you can put all your hanging clothes right there on a hanging wardrobe.
That's amazing. Wow, what an absolutely amazing rig. I love this floor plan. This is the Grand Design Lineage Series M 25TK. Mike, you can get a little bit closer. Right. We're gonna do our outro here. I know y'all are getting ready and excited to get in the driver's seat, so head to my description. I'm gonna leave a link there so you can get in contact with our TRAVELAND RV team. We'll get you out on the open road, no worries. Thank you so much, Mike, for joining me on this tour. As always, safe travels, everybody. Happy camping.